Coach, big win over Mercer, 5-1. You finally kind of broke through the scoring. What were your thoughts on the win on the game on Sunday?
Yeah, I was really pleased. It would have been an easy game to kind of, take a mental break or something. Coming off, big games against Carolina and Georgia, and then looking ahead to Arkansas, it would have been easy for us to overlook this game. But I was super proud of the group for the way they approached the game, we took Mercer seriously. So it's a solid group. I think they were undefeated, similar to us. They were 5-0-4. So we knew they were a solid team, and I just liked the mentality we approached the game with. And from that opening whistle, we were aggressive and we got after it. Got a goal early and then didn't stop. We kept going, so it was pretty good performance on our part.
Coach, what's the confidence level after having a scoring breakthrough and being able to put 5 up, not just in the match overall, but in the first 45?
Yeah, I think the group feels good. I mean, they're buzzing today. So, after a day off yesterday, they came in and we started with a little team meeting, and the group was full of energy. Had a good training session today. So I think the group is in a very good spot right now. I think a combination of being undefeated 10 games into the season and still haven't lost, combined with coming off a game where we scored a lot of goals, and obviously the excitement of playing at Arkansas on Thursday. I think there's a lot for us to be excited about.
Coach, these were Cameron and Nadia's first goals of their collegiate year. What are you excited for them and seeing how their hard work pays off?
Yeah, super happy for them, and they were nice goals. The first goal from Cammie, it actually started, there was quite a few freshmen involved in the play. You had Cor Lee started it with the ball. Kirsten flicked it on and went to Kennedy, and then Kennedy out wide. Leah was the only one that wasn't a freshman that touched it there, and then went to Cammie. So five freshmen involved in that goal was pretty cool. She looked good. The majority of the season, she's had some good games, and it was nice for her to finally get on the score sheet. And then Nadia, I think she's been getting better and better each game. You see her confidence growing, and anytime you score a goal, I got to believe that it's going to help boost your confidence a little bit. But she's been playing well, and both of them are gonna help us if we're gonna make a run in the SEC. They're gonna need to help us, and it was great for them and great for the team.
You've been talking the last couple of games about wanting to see more individual playmaking efforts. How do you think that this past result will be able to carry over as the SEC season really gets cranked up?
Yeah, I think it was good. I think obviously it's a team sport, and you want to make sure that you're sharing the ball and playing like a team. But there's certainly times for individuals that need to take over and kind of take ownership. And I thought we did that last game. So in previous games, maybe we'd passed up on some good opportunities, some good shots, and whether it was trying to be unselfish or whether it was being afraid to make a mistake or whatever it was, this game was different. We had some players to kind of take it upon themselves to make plays happen, and I thought it paid off for us. So hopefully that carries over to Arkansas and the rest of the way.
Is there anything specific you're looking to take from Mercer into Arkansas and Vanderbilt?
Not necessarily specific from that game. Obviously, it was great to see. I mentioned kind of our mentality and just being aggressive, and but that's how we want to approach every game. So hopefully, we go into that Arkansas. I can't imagine that we're not going to be excited for that game. Arkansas has been the top of the league. After actually the previous 3 years before we won it last year, they were 3-time SEC champs and really kind of the standard of the SEC, and for us to have the opportunity to go there and get an early win, it's something we certainly want to take advantage of.
Coach, talk about the importance of some of these road trips. Obviously, they can bring some of their challenges, but just for your team to go out there and be able to have success in those hostile environments.
Yeah, I think road trips are extremely important. Before you even step on the field, just the camaraderie about being together on a bus or in the hotels and traveling and eating meals together. I think road trips are important. 2 years ago, I think we were winless on the road up until we got to the NCAA tournament. We finally beat Clemson on the road, and last year we were undefeated on the road, and then this year so far undefeated on the road. So I think kind of gaining and developing that confidence of knowing that the road obviously is a little bit tougher challenge. With the crowds and kind of being away from home, but if you can kind of develop a winning mentality on the road, I think it's gonna take you a long ways. And so far this year we've shown that we can get results on the road.
Does the home field advantage impact your team's performance?
I think it does. I mentioned we've been good on the road as of late, right? I mentioned last year, and then so far this year, I think we've got the one draw on the road. But aside from that, we've been good. And obviously, I think anytime you have the opportunity to be at home and play in front of your home crowd, I think that's a big plus. Excited. Don't want to look past Arkansas at all, but obviously with Vanderbilt, coming here on Sunday, it's an awesome opportunity to get in front of our crowd again. We've had tremendous crowds, and hoping they come out Sunday. Should be a great game, and an awesome opponent, and I'm excited for that home game.
Coach, Arkansas is coming off, I think, a 3-1 win over Tennessee. You've already talked about their class, but what do you see from them stylistically that will present, a challenge that y'all have to overcome?
Yeah, Arkansas, gosh, they're challenging for any opponent to place. They're so darn athletic, so physical, so direct, so kind of disruptive. I say all those things in a positive way. They're very good at what they do, and they make it difficult for teams to kind of do what they want to do. Arkansas imposes their will on the game, but for us, we need to make sure that we come out with intensity, and we're prepared to challenge and battle and fight and compete and all the things that we ask our team to do on a daily basis. And then we need to make sure that we mix in some soccer in there as well. If we make it just about a physical, combative game, I don't know that favors us. We need to make sure that we sprinkle in some soccer and we find spells of possession, and if we do that, we give ourselves a chance to win.
One more if you want.
Yeah.
Will we see Dylan in goal, and how's the goal operation kind of swapping back and forth?
I'll tell you what, the goalkeeping position, I think that was the biggest question mark, coming into the season, and I would say that's probably been one of the brightest spots of our season, and certainly we have a lot to be excited about, being undefeated 10 games in and whatnot, but the goalkeepers have been fantastic, and right now we're going to continue splitting them because I think they both deserve time.
We saw you walking off with some cake on Thursday night. What kind of cake do you have?
The team got me white chocolate raspberry bundt cake. I like those nothing bundt cakes. Those are my favorite.
Awesome.
So, all right, guys, appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.